That looks like we could be live to the world right now.
We could be.
We're live.
Yeah, welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, and this is From Under the Seed Desk. I'm Marijuana Man. Welcome to the show. Joining me on the couch is Al the Alchemist.
What's going on?
And his and my costumes pale by comparison to Kush Queen in between.
Hola, hola.
Welcome to the show, both of you. And
Thanks for having us.
Al.
We're happy to be here, aren't we?
And Al.
That was clever.
No. Well, welcome to everybody in the chat, too. Everybody can see and hear us okay? I hope. I don't have a reefer.
I don't have a reefer either.
I'm rolling a reefer.
Oh boy, I better get rolling.
Yeah. I'm gonna need more
I have a grinder.
So, yeah, here it is just a couple days before Christmas.
What?
Yeah, January the 8th, I think today is.
Oh, thank goodness.
I didn't.
Oh, Kush Queen's fishing for something. She has another littler outfit to put on.
Just kidding.
So, there you go. There's your Christmas present from the show. And speaking of presents, when Al and I got here very early this morning to write the show, underneath the Christmas tree were two presents. Neither one of them has any names on them, so we took them.
Yeah, like. I don't see any names on these.
You know, so
right.
I'm going to open mine. I don't know about you, Al. But
Well, Greg actually.
This is a gift from me, actually, from Kush
What?
Queen to you two.
That's-
And it's just
what
a
a
little
fluke.
thank you for being so amazing to me
What a
all
flip.
year
Well,
long.
Greg was like, we're pretty anonymous guys. I don't think they would put our names on them.
that's right.
And it turns out you were right, Greg. As
Oh,
always.
look at that. It's the back of a picture frame.
Hey, I got one too.
Look at that. That's
Wow.
stunning.
That's what we got. That is beautiful.
Oh, it can go either way.
Yeah, it does. It actually, it even, no, that's upside down. There we go.
No, it isn't that at all, actually. It's a wonderful picture of me, Al, and Kush Queen,
That's right.
who's in
My
between.
boys.
Isn't that lovely?
Merry Christmas. I love you guys both so much. You're so amazing.
And we love you, too. Thank you very much. Well, no, I'll put...
Oh, that's just so sweet. So you can see there's really 6 of us here.
There we go.
Or no, 9.
Neither one of them are on, neither one of them are on camera.
That's okay.
Well-
You don't want to block Kush Queen.
I didn't know we were giving gifts, so here, take my phone.
No, I didn't want anything in return. It's just a little.
Here's my
a little bit of
jacket.
love.
Take... Well, that's wonderful.
Now you can look at me every day.
And I will. Well, so for your copy of that very picture, write to Kush Queen at Kush Queen.
Kush Queen.
Speaking of Kush Queen, I have some news, you guys.
Oh.
I had been working on something for the last little while, and it's finally ready. Kush Queen did a calendar, and my calendar is finally ready. So you can message me on my Facebook and put in some pre-orders. They will be here on Monday, the 28th, I want to say.
Is
and
it,
they are $20.
Puppies?
No, it's these puppies. It's me smoking, very tasteful. So if you want one, let me know.
So big dogs we're talking. Not puppies. We, Al and I were just beyond belief moments ago when we got to see one of the photos from that calendar. And let me tell you, it'll be worth every $30 you send?
20.
30. Send her 30. Come on. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And if you are in town where we are, which is Vancouver, you can come to my work and buy them. That's where I'll be selling them. 2137 Commercial Drive, Vancouver Pain Management Society.
Wow. There's a personal invite if I ever heard one.
That's right.
People would be
Come
booking
get your calendar.
booking
Come
their
on
flights
down.
right now. So yeah, when that calendar hits the presses, we'll certainly give you a bit of a preview of it when that comes into town.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bunch of people there jumped into the chat. Clam Toes is there. Dark
Mr. Toes.
Genetics. Jams in the house. 28 dabs
I don't think
later.
we're online.
Huh?
What?
Yeah. Something's going on.
Huh?
Yeah. It's being a little shithead.
Is it all working for you guys out there? It's not saying we're streaming too good. Huh. Well. Everybody says it's good.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Is this show live?
Hello?
So yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this thing
So
on?
we'll keep going till the whole thing fucking blows up. I don't know. So it looks like it's working to me. But yeah, I had my.
Streaming now.
It's been fun days around here. We've been partying it up now and then and smoking the good weeds. So hope everybody's able to join us out there doing the very same things. There's Nick from Newfoundland, Canada. Not the fucking Newfoundland, France. Or,
Newfoundland, France. I know it well.
yeah, New Fleur de Land.
Oh,
But
Greg, you know we don't.
good to have you here, Nick.
We don't speak croissant.
Well, this, of course, is our year-end show. So I've called the show "Year in Review is Closer Than It Appears."
Is it next Wednesday the year-end show?
Yeah.
I'm confused here. The pre.
Oh, Kush Queen,
Year-end.
she's all about calendars, eh? Like
See that? I'm
really.
on all the dates right now.
Yeah. Wednesday,
there's another
next
Wednesday
week,
before
all
At the
these
end of the year.
Is there really?
calendrical things. She's
We're gonna have to.
Thursday.
We're gonna have to fire the programmers.
All right, they're out of here.
They lied. That's
Well,
what
no,
happened.
they just made a mistake.
No, they're liars.
No, well, they're addicts.
They told me they were doing
They're
this on
addicts.
purpose to you.
They're all
They
fucked.
told me it's all because
They're
of
all
what you did
fucked
last
up on
year.
the- on
No,
the-
they're
on the-
still
on the
mad about
crack
last year.
Jell-O.
Al, they're still mad about last year.
They've
Let's
been doing
review.
that crack Jello shooters for the last year. Yeah, they're hooked. Those guys.
No.
Let's review last year, shall we?
Sure. I'm gonna do that right
No,
now.
just kidding.
This could take a
That
while.
would be so cool if we did have
There's
little clips
so
of us.
much that I've
Jared,
forgotten.
where the
There
hell
was that
are you when
time.
we need you?
There was that time. Yeah.
Yeah, Jer
Yeah.
couldn't be with us today, actually. But you
There was
noticed
I
that
just
I didn't
reflected on
introduce him.
the whole year.
He actually had an appointment.
He did.
Yes.
He was being appointed.
He has an appointment with the baby Jesus' birthday. And the days preceding it.
Celebrate that anymore.
Right? Yeah. Him and his family all do the big 3 wise men trek, which is like you take a ferry from Vancouver to Nanaimo and
Jared
I
got
don't know.
show
Jared
up
got
at-
stuck with the myrrh this
Three
year.
wise men following a star contradicts each other.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, they probably weren't that wise, eh? Duh, let's follow that star. Yeah, so he's
I need
off
fuego.
Muy más grande fuego.
And this girl asked for fire. She gets it. Yeah, so that's where he is. Rose is out there somewhere out in the land. causing all sorts of fun and frolic.
I got to see Rose at the Christmas party, and that
Yes.
made me very, very happy. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yes, she and I
Very
looked
happy.
fucking great together. Like we
I got to
did.
play
Like,
some
we
music with
were
Rose last
hot.
night.
Everyone said so. Everyone.
At the Christmas party?
Oh, everyone did, eh?
Everyone.
Who's everyone?
Everyone but you.
No.
I said you guys
No,
looked
you
perfect.
did.
You guys look totally rad.
They were the it couple, weren't they?
Totally.
Yeah,
it.
they were the it couple of the party.
Totally.
Well, speaking of rad,
Wait a minute. We missed 420.
no, we didn't.
Holy shit.
We were right here.
I didn't miss nothing.
Oh my god. I think we were smoking anyways.
I've been smoking the whole time.
I'm fucking smoking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever.
What big thing that happened this week was last weekend was at the Miss Universe pageant. Steve Harvey, the perfect host of Family Feud, was the.
I'm
he was
starting
the
to think
host.
that this is a little bit of a biased event. Every year it's on Earth. You look into the history of Miss Universe, every fucking year it's on Earth.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jeez, never thought of that, eh?
So somebody from the home team always wins.
No, I never thought of that. Like, how come no one else can just, like, yeah.
Always
like
somebody from the home
aliens
team
and all
winning.
these other
Yep.
things. Like, they don't get to qualify.
And then they got Steve Harvey,
So,
you know?
as you may well have heard, he mixed up who was the winner at
Didn't
the
she?
end, and he crowned the wrong girl.
And then didn't she get disqualified after because she's not full race?
No, I don't
I
know
heard
about
something
that,
about
but
that.
they
You have
had
to
to
be
come
full
back
race.
and take the crown off the girl who thought she won and actually give it to the girl who thought she lost. And then Steve Harvey came out and apologized for his gaffe, blaming the teleprompter. Turns out
Crying.
it wasn't on the teleprompter to begin with because they don't put it on there so the other girls can't see it, right?
Well,
right,
Steve
they put it
Harvey's
on
a
a
fucking
card.
sellout.
So he, it turns out he actually missed rehearsal, didn't go to that part of rehearsal.
Because he's Steve Harvey.
So then he
It's like I do the
apologized.
Family Feud, man.
So then he apologized in tweets, and he spelled both Philippines and Colombia wrong in his tweets. So, not too sure he's going to be doing
stop
too
wiping
many
those teeth
more
and
fucking Miss
some-
Universe pageants. Tough
life lessons here.
on you
Bit of a
there,
buffoon there, Steve. Mr. Harvey.
Yeah. We interviewed 100 women and asked them who's the stupidest guy on earth. We got the top one answer on the board, Steve. Thought that was a non-marijuana related story too, if you're keeping track. Now, here was a weird thing too. Australia, they just put out this anti-marijuana campaign suggesting that anybody who smokes marijuana becomes a sloth.
You can actually, it's true. You can often find me
It's
hanging upside
true.
down from a branch.
I've woken up many mornings with only 3 toes, too.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
No, the campaign, You're Worse on Weed, attempts to educate teenagers of the risk of marijuana by depicting stoners as grumbling, oversized sloths. And it's, of course, attracted more ridicule than... and when you watch the thing, it looks like it's a parody of the thing, whatever it was, but it's not. It is the stupidest fucking thing. I don't know. It's the last gasps of prohibition, I think. Right?
They're just running out of material.
Yeah, they're running out of stuff. Okay. Let's go with the sloth. But that tails right into the next bit of news, and I say a bit of news because it is
Just a bit of news.
a bit of news.
Cool.
I've chosen another, not to replace, but in addition to, another animal mascot for the show.
What? Wait a minute.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Can barely believe it myself.
Hold the phone.
Okay, wait, but where are they going to sit?
Well, I'm going to have to share a room with the lemurs, but I got a feeling
Oh boy.
their lemurs aren't going to like it much.
No.
No, it's
What-
the
what's-
ever popular honey badger.
Well,
As well as you know, the animal kingdom.
the honey badger is very aggressive.
The honey badger is the toughest fucking thing going. I saw a documentary on it the other day.
It's a very
This
aggressive little
fucking
animal.
Thing. They back down groups of lions, not just one lion, groups of lions
Right.
by themselves. Just one of them will fucking go, God, come on. They look like giant fucking skunks. And they spray too, but tough little buggers. The honey badger.
Don't
They're
fuck
not
with the honey
badgers at all, as it turns out. They are their own genus, and they are the only thing in the subspecies or whatever it is. But one of them is called the Mellivora capensis indica, the indica honey badger.
That's because it comes from India.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So there is an indica honey badger.
Does
I
that honey
would like
badger
to-
make you sleepy?
I would like to, everybody, well, there is a sativa honey badger, but no one's ever seen one. They're just fast.
They're really
right?
tall,
really
too.
Fast. And you don't, so the indica honey badger has been identified. They're named Kush. All of them are Kush. The Kush honey badger. So look them up as soon as you get away from the show here. If you haven't left already, look up the honey badger for yourself and marvel at its feats of strength. Smart too, very smart thing. I saw this one, and this is a wild honey
I saw
badger.
this honey badger one time.
Wild honey badger. There's a rake laying on the ground. It goes over, slips under the rake, gets it on its back, moves the rake over to the wall, flips it up. No, Siri does no shit about honey badgers. Hey?
I'm going to ask her.
She was hurt by a honey badger. I bet she's got a real
Siri,
bias.
tell me about honey badgers.
We'll wait for Siri.
Oh, okay, check it
Okay,
out.
check
Siri's
it out.
got the honey
The honey
badger.
badger, also known as the rattle,
Rattle.
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 I'm baked as shit, man.
We went over
Whatever,
this in
man.
rehearsal about 8 times.
And every
Rattle.
time, did I not say that?
Rattle.
You did.
Every time.
I said
I just
rattle.
can't get it right.
I get all my food down at the Rattel market. Rattels.
When I was a kid, I couldn't.
Shut up.
I couldn't afford the. I couldn't afford the Hot Wheels cars. So I got Fuego wheels by Rattel, not Hot Wheels by Mattel.
Fuego wheels by Rattel. New from Rattel.
Fuego wheels.
That's pretty funny. So yeah, honey badgers. See, you've all looked them up too, eh? And people going, "Wow."
Caliente wheels was.
Does look like a
was
giant
already-
skunk.
It was already taken.
But this honey badger carried the rake over on its back, flipped it up against the wall, and then climbed up the fucking handle like it had done it 1,000,000 times. Eh? The smartest fucking thing. Part of the documentary was about how to keep these things away from the honey. And they couldn't figure out a way. They just could not figure out a way to. In a zoo, the fucking thing dug under the fence and went into the lion's den just to fucking harass him. Just to.
I don't fucking like lions.
So,
This pissed off little honey badger.
little surprise for the lemurs this Christmas.
Wow. I was a little bit resistant to change, but I'm glad it's the honey badger.
Yes.
I like that. That's a good move.
So here's a headline I couldn't quite understand.
Sorry. I'm like
Oh,
a
no.
cat sometimes.
I'll stop talking when I see things like that. This is the best show, I think. You should wear that outfit every time. So here's a headline I couldn't quite understand. People with marijuana records urge Prime Minister to issue pardons. So, if you've got a marijuana record and vinyl,
I like that one.
so anybody out there with marijuana records, vinyl's coming back, right? So, I don't know why they need to be pardoned.
Well, that's a typo, actually. We're asking the Prime Minister to reissue pardons. Now, pardons is a very obscure Canadian band that released
right.
two copies of one of their albums, the only album ever released by them.
Well, wasn't one of the guys in that band Marcus Richardson?
No, he's in the freshly moosed hair band.
He's in a different band.
He's in the moose hair band. It's a great photo shoot.
Yeah, it was.
I think it should be. It's meme worthy.
Who?
Just saying. If anybody out there wants to make some memes, don't be meme. Don't be meme when you're making your memes. But definitely give the Huffington Post a little view. But I think it's meme worthy.
Yeah. So actually, what the story is about is people are starting to chirp out loud about you got to be pardoning people with criminal records.
It's true though.
Nobody's saying release the prisoners. Here,
They should be releasing the prisoners too.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
That's what I would say. They'd be the first ones to get a bonus from all this. So, but it's good to see that they're all moving in that direction and are going to press for this as much as we can, because I think that's really important part at this point about legalizing marijuana. Now, there's a fellow out here, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, named Dana Larson from Sensible, BC.
He just did something really fucking cool.
Sensible BC is
What's going on, ladies?
a marijuana legalization advocacy group. Rose and Tracy have arrived. You can fling this stuff off to the side. Yes. We've all taken a moment to cough. We have no camera to get you on at all. And that's okay. Rose is here.
Hi.
As I didn't know. And Tracy too. And they brought me coffee. No.
No, sorry.
I just killed this.
They
Here's
assumed you already
marijuana
had a cup going.
For visitors.
Thank you. Nice hat.
Thank you. I was up all night knitting.
Oh.
Didn't have
What you call it?
didn't have a thing to wear, so
Nice.
yeah, I'm a little sleepy today. But here's what Dana Larson, if you've ever heard of him, from he said that in addition to pardons, he'd like to see Trudeau apologize for prohibition. And his quote, I thought, was a pretty good one. Prohibition was not a well-intentioned failure, but a terrible policy that caused a lot of harm. So good words there, Dana, and I agree totally, but we still got to be talking about letting people out of jail.
You know what Dana just did?
Broke a record?
Dana just sent every Liberal
That's
MP
right.
a gram of weed and a copy of his new book.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Dana Larson's fucking cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Downey's just a sweetie.
Yeah, he, even on the outside, he is really. No, that's really cool.
No,
I heard
that's
that.
super cool, man. That's like so outside the box. I like it.
And you
Good
can
on you,
get your
Dana.
copy of that, I don't know, probably online somewhere.
Great fucking book.
In our store.
Got
It is
phenomenal illustrations.
Phenomenal illustrations.
Like really phenomenal illustrations.
And I'm in it 3 times.
Are you really?
I am.
Cool.
Page 71, 81, 82. Maybe.
But only page 81 looks like you.
Yeah, the other ones are a reasonable facsimile of me. Well, I wasn't feeling myself that day. But, yeah. So here was a story that said, how much marijuana can I have and still be safe to drive?
Uh-oh. That's touchy.
These
Are
are
from
touchy.
a fucking person?
No, this is
It all depends on the marijuana.
It's a rhetorical
Person.
question.
How much you can fucking handle, whether you can drive or not. Fuck.
No,
Some people can't even
I
walk.
disagree with that.
How much marijuana have you got? I think it's what it comes down to, doesn't it? How much marijuana you have.
Yeah. Roll it all up and let's go for
Yeah.
a drive.
Yeah.
You could open
I'm
those.
down.
I love it.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite things to
They
do, to be
were
honest.
a gift to me. Coconut.
Real Dutch treats?
I don't know.
It's chocolate with coconut? What?
Now, here's an
Das ist das
interesting thing.
Kokoflakens. Shit. Kokoflakens.
Now,
Ah.
in Colorado and Washington State, they've determined in terms of driving a car that you are allowed to only have 5 nanograms per milliliter of blood. And apparently it's regardless of how much blood you lost on the highway, but
That's about
if
that
in
much,
fact, well,
Seriously. though.
let's say that the human body has approximately 5 liters of blood. So that's 5,000 milliliters times their 5 nanograms. That's 25,000 nanograms I'm allowed to have in my system at any given time.
But wasn't 5 nanograms less than the amount of THC contained in one trichome gland?
Well, funny you should ask that, Al, because I did the math. Actually, the scientific study that I saw suggested that there is 61 nanograms inside of each head on average.
In a single trichome.
But I'm allowed to have 25,000 nanograms in my system at any given time. So I
All right.
divide that by 61.
Yep.
I can have 400 trichome heads in my system.
400.
Yep.
That is if you're driving.
What?
That's if you're driving.
Yes, if I'm driving, yeah. Hey,
So-
I've only had 300 heads, officer, honest to God.
Might have been 375 heads, but I know it wasn't 400. Damn it.
So that doesn't sound like much.
Ridiculous.
Do you think that how many heads are
So
on
what's
that?
what's the molecular weight of a trichome gland, roughly, Greg?
Fuck, I don't know. Ask Siri.
Hey Siri.
Molecular weight.
Yeah, because then we can find out how
Go
much.
ahead, here, ask her.
How much in weight? What is the molecular weight of a trichome gland, Siri?
There is no trichome gland named Siri.
Checking my sources.
Hi, Al. What'd you find out?
Any of them what you're looking for?
I don't know, man.
It's a good point. I'm going to look into
I
that
can't
and
read.
find
What
out.
is-
I just see scribbles.
Those are like little pictures. And some people know how to make those pictures make sounds.
I never noticed that. Till my gal got here.
This is like future stuff.
Oh God, this guy's full of good ones today.
Yes, this is all fresh humor today. No.
It's telling me stuff about a rabbit mammary gland. That's not even what I asked for.
Well, wait. What's the molecular weight of a rabbit mammary gland? Because that could give us some insight on how small a trichome gland actually is,
Yeah.
comparatively speaking.
Release the badgers. That's what the guy kept saying on the show. They had the badgers in a pen and they were trying to test them against stealing their honey, and he'd yell it out.
One of them hates his guts, right?
Release the badgers.
So, here was another headline.
Badgers, I like that. That was great.
Alberta's premier is cautious on legalizing marijuana.
He
Rach-
looks both ways.
Rachel Notley says she has
she looks
mixed
both ways.
feelings about the Trudeau's government pledge to legalize marijuana. She has mixed feelings. She didn't say what they were. Could have been hatred and anger, or euphoria, or
Mostly fear and sadness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet he did. Huh, I didn't see that story. But she said there are arguments on either side that are compelling.
Of course.
She didn't
Just like
say
any-
which side or what was compelling about any of the stuff. And she said, there's sort of the comparison of marijuana to alcohol. But there's also the issue of the impact that it has on young people and its contribution to addictive behavior and all of that stuff. That's the way a premier of a province talks. Like a frickin' hillbilly. Oh my God.
Is Rona telling her what to say?
No.
Sounds Rona-esque, that kind of speech.
Notley declined to give a personal opinion on legalization. Like, really? Is she just fucking Ralph Klein, her just drink themselves into a fucking oblivion and then just walk around and just say stuff out loud? She has no personal opinion, but she has mixed feelings. Huh? She's got mixed feelings. Nobody elected you to have feelings. Fucking have mixed.
Well, no, hang on. She, in her defense, in 1986.
You're always defending Rachel.
I know her. She fell on hard times in '86, and she
After
relinquished
the Olympics, eh?
she relinquished all of her rights to personal opinion to Pepsi. So she actually doesn't have her own personal opinion anymore. Pepsi owns it all.
Oh well,
Oh, that would make sense then.
yeah, it would.
Put her through school
why
to
Pepsi
put her
cans have
through
all
school
those emojis
to get her
on
to
them.
the
It's
to
all
the
her
job
feelings.
that she's got now.
That makes sense.
But she had to relinquish
Happy,
all
sad.
personal.
That's why I feel sick when I drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never drink Pepsi.
Nah, it's
Pepsi
bad stuff.
emoji.
I'm a coke.
Bad
Really
stuff.
Rachel.
It's really Rachel.
It's all Rachel's, all her emotions on the Pepsi can. Just happy today.
Well, Rachel said she hasn't had a chance to weigh the pros and cons of various policy options. What, her and Kathleen Wynne must have went to the same gobbledygook school of talking in fucking circles. Like, really? This is the way they are. These idiots come out there, same with Christy Clark. Every premier comes out and says absolutely fucking nothing. They speak for 5 minutes and you go, what? You didn't say anything. You just talked around in a stupid circle. So they should start smoking shatter, There's a thing called shatter they've discovered.
Yep.
Right? On the East Coast.
I just ran into some.
They found some on the East Coast, Al, if you've lost a bunch.
Nope.
No?
Not missing any shatter. How much shatter did they find on the East Coast?
Oh. 15 pounds they busted a guy with.
Holy fuck.
But you know that this is a highly concentrated form of cannabis extract with about 80% THC content.
15 pounds of shatter.
This stuff is legal in Colorado. Sold in medical marijuana dispensaries. It's more fast-acting and easily concealed than standard smoked marijuana. Hey, I'll have a bag of the standard smoked.
Now, for all of you wondering what 15 pounds of shatter might look like, it'd be roughly...
Yeah.
Seven.
Fairly.
7 slabs, about like that.
No smoke at all compared to the standard smoked marijuana. The hickory smoked is nice too. At this time of year, I like it at Christmas. Maple smoked.
Applewood smoke.
Sticks.
Now, This shatter
I'm
is
going with some Sasquatch smoked.
this shatter is sold only by the gram because of its potency.
Apparently not. Apparently it was sold by at least the 15-pound lot. Like, let's be honest. Somebody bought 15 pounds of shatter and brought it into...
But I think at the consumer level, they're suggesting here that you can only get it by a gram because.
Okay, well, let's look into that statement. So a dealer that has ounces and ounces of it, you come to him and say, "I want to buy a gram." He sells you a gram. You come back, you say, "I want to buy a gram." Nope. I bought a gram. Already.
Yeah, I'll just have a nanogram.
Oh my goodness.
Could I have 25,000
rabbit.
nanograms?
I'm driving. Can I have
I'm
24,000
driving. I can't have
nanograms? I'm
anything
driving
more.
today.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, it sells by the gram because of its potency, not because it costs so fucking much. Black market shatter probably would cost much more. That's what these guys say in their stupid things.
The whole thing's
Yeah.
asinine because cannabis sells by the gram too. You know, just like
Yeah.
anything. Like, I don't know. That's just fucking asinine.
Hey, this is in Loudoun County, so don't think I made that up. This is near Dulles International Airport.
Stay away.
Yeah. So Snoop Dogg, he's going to be doing a little show down in Portland, Oregon at the Crystal Ballroom. And a guy named Andrew, a marijuana aficionado from Hermston, he heard that Snoop was coming to Portland this month, so he put out a call on Facebook for Oregon pot producers to donate a sample of their products for the entertainer, whose love of cannabis is well known. Yeah. Cannabis, of course, has the active ingredient THC.
What is that where it comes from?
Yeah, apparently.
Come
Snoop Dogg invented it. Now, the result,
I thought
A
they grew that shit out of algae or something.
yeah, trove of Oregon cannabis, top shelf flower, infused edibles, and topical products worth an estimated $5,000 is what they're going to give to Snoop when he shows up in Portland. I don't know, kind of like
Well, what are you
Vancouver.
going to give Kush Queen when she shows up in Portland? The fuck? I'm coming tomorrow. Just kidding.
Well, somebody made a good point in the comments on this story. They said, well, where is he going to smoke it? Apparently, you have to be a resident of the state to consume marijuana in fucking Oregon. Or you have to own property. That's what it is.
Maybe you own
Oh,
property
Snoop
out
Snoop
there.
will just go buy a...
He'll go buy a
He'll just go
little
buy a house.
nice
Smoke his
a bungalow.
$5,000 worth of fucking
Yeah.
shit. Fuck's sakes.
So, a little silly. Can't smoke it in the hotel. Can't smoke it on the street. Can't smoke it in a bar. Can't smoke it anywhere if you don't live there.
Assuming
So-
he's going to abide by the rules.
It doesn't mean you will be.
Oh no, Snoopy, he's
You know what I mean?
he's goes by the rules pretty hard.
No, man. He's all about the gin and juice.
Gin and juice.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Charlie Brown's
He
dog?
sings about it all the time. Charlie Brown stuff.
He didn't know it. I don't get it. So
What's happening?
I thought.
Happening.
Hi, Ann. Where?
Where?
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh, Jossie! Hi. Oh, one of my besties is here. I'm so happy.
Jocelyn.
Merry Christmas. Just kidding.
Nice. So yeah, I was confused. I thought it was a different Snoopy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
now
I get it
I'm-
with Charlie Brown, and I was kind of confused.
Oh,
So I was like, what?
all right.
My mistake.
Apparently mine too.
So you found parking.
That was awkward.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I've been looking
Quite
for
a
parking
bitch
for an
around
hour.
here. It's crazy. It's crazy down here.
So, everybody in the chat doing all right this time of year? Some good weed to be smoked, or what? Huh?
I jingle
Kush
when
Kush
I jiggle,
Queen
or-
jingles when she jiggles. And the weather outside was frightening.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
What else you got?
That's about enough. What else have I got? Well, here's the headline. Says marijuana stock photography is no longer just sexy nurses.
Well, wait. Now I'm good again. These titles are just confusing me left and right. Now, are these... What do the nurses have to do with photographing marijuana stalks?
I don't know. I racked my brain, which isn't all that hard to do.
But it's marijuana
Trying to
stock.
think of
it's marijuana stock
marijuana
photography.
and sexy nurses.
And really,
pictures.
wouldn't they want to take pictures of the buds instead of the stalks? Marijuana bud photography. I don't understand.
Think so.
I really
marijuana
don't understand.
stock photography.
really don't
Okay, I
understand.
see where you're hung up there. Yes. Well, and no more sexy nurses.
I'm down with the sexy
That's
nurses all
fucked.
day. I'm down with marijuana stalks too. I just don't know,
Sexy
Yeah.
nurses have played a huge role in in legalizing marijuana for sure.
did. They did.
They grow some of the
I think they're
best
trying to
weed.
go with the whole
Desensitizing-
medical marijuana aisle, like the whole nurse thing.
Well, there is a
Well,
woman.
It's a play on how sexy medical marijuana can be.
I feel sexy when I smoke it.
Me too.
Just saying. Look at me right now. I'm smoking the medicine.
Saying.
I'm feeling really sexy.
And a bit flushed. Now, this woman who's going to change, she's going to change the marijuana stock photography world. Her name is Ophelia Chong. Now, she spends a great deal of her time saying she's not related to Tommy. No, I'm not related to Tommy Chong. But she's, it's just another example of people coming along who've never heard of marijuana before going, wow, I should get into business in the marijuana world because it's wide open. And Ophelia, she figured that, there's no pictures of marijuana to be had.
Really?
Not knowing two things that this woman didn't research at all. First, that there's 1 million pictures of marijuana and some fantastic ones in the world. There's books, volumes of books published with pictures of marijuana. Second thing she didn't think about is how often she was going to get asked if she was related to Tommy Chong. She might wanted to change her name. I don't like Ophelia at all. She could have been like Janet Chong. But lame too. They were setting up. They took nice enough pictures, but still, it's like they discovered marijuana for fuck's sakes. This is what all of these idiots are coming to now, going, "Wow!"
They
look
didn't
at
realize
marijuana."
that there's people on Instagram just putting up shitloads of pics
God.
all day.
There's
of
probably
bud and plants.
probably
and stuff.
few plants that are photographed as much. For Christ's sake,
For real.
Green Supreme takes 2,000 pictures a week, and those are just of the buds that he smokes.
Yeah. Green Supreme. Green Supreme did. Fuck! It was over 1 million pictures in the
Bubble
span
Man.
of his camera.
The stuff that Bubble Man has taken over the years are stunning photographs of
They're all-
marijuana.
Supreme even in the chat today? I don't
They're
think I've
mostly
seen
Green
today.
Supreme's buds.
No, Green Wayne's Prima. Doesn't look like he's there.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, GS is out taking care of some stuff.
I told him that we'd cancel the show if he wanted us to, but he asked us to carry on anyway.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
Yes, I thought
He
so
had some
too.
kind of appointment with Jeremiah or something.
Oh, that would make some sense.
With the pre-birth of little baby Jesus. Oh, it was Snoop Dogg, not Snoopy Dog.
Oh.
I told ya.
Who's that? It's the music they're playing in here.
Now,
It
who's
sounds
that
like
guy?
Yeah. It's all about the gin and the
Is that the reggae dude? That's Snoop Lion?
Charlie Brown.
Is that the same guy?
Funny, did he
That's
change
it.
his name back, or does no one want to call him Snoop Lion? Oh, he went back. Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, no one
He's so
cared. eh?
indecisive.
Okay, well, if you're don't change your
Oh,
name.
you.
Don't. Once you've got a name and everybody knows you by that, don't change it. 'cause
Well, I think
religion
fuck is
thing or
that?
something
No,
like that.
no,
Nothing
no.
to do with that.
I think a lot of it has to do with contractual obligations.
Prince.
Right?
yeah.
He's, yeah,
he's-
con.
He's on a label that, probably owns anything artistic he does under the name Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you
So
go.
coincidentally, I believe the Snoop Lion stuff was on the Vice label, whatever label that Vice owns, which is a different label than his normal stuff. And same thing with Prince. Prince, when he came out with the whole symbol thing, he was under contractual obligations, and I think it was Warner Brothers Music owned his name, Prince, and he said, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm Prince. Doesn't matter what I do, people are gonna buy my shit. And he changed his name to a symbol, and he proved it, right? And he said, fuck you to Warner,
love
and he
Prince.
put out a bunch of albums as the artist formerly known as Prince, and Warner Brothers was like, I think it was Warner Brothers.
Release the Badgers. Well,
Oh, goodness.
just in time for the end of the show, I've run out of stuff.
Come on.
Yeah, that's it. It's just going to be hard smoking from here on out. Let's go.
Let's do this.
I gotta heat
I need to have a dab, I
order to
think.
get a dab on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So, yeah, I guess next week we'll be
Your
here.
End of year.
Yeah.
There we go.
Our year in review appears.
Maybe we can get like a little clip together of clips. A
Be-
clip together of clips.
Like a
All of
year-end
us.
clearance,
Yeah, you know?
right? Money back guarantee show. Let's do that.
I'll talk to Jer if I can get in between some appointments.
Yeah,
got a lot of
he
appointments
won't
that
be
I
day.
here.
know, maybe. Well, he always makes time for Kush Queen.
Oh no, the Jesus celebration that he's in is a week or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. He's in an actual play called The 7 Days of Christianity. That goes for 7 days.
He's one of
I
the.
hate to be in that audience.
He's one of the shepherds.
He is. He's one of the shepherds. He also plays. He's got a cameo as baby Jesus in the manger, and and he and he plays Joseph's drinking buddy.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, yeah, okay. That's
They're
great.
getting like hammered on donkey wine or something.
I still love Eddie Murphy as the donkey, though, and that one still is great. All right, well,
Hey, happy ho ho, everyone.
So go
In,
check it out. 7 Days of Christianity,
yes.
starring
Thanks
Jeremiah
a lot
Vandermeer.
for everybody joining us in the chat.
Jarawana.
Hope you had fun. Looks like you did. They always have fun in the chat. Having nothing to do with the show. And thanks to everybody who joined us here in the room. We've been surrounded by ladies today.
Yep.
Yeah.
That ain't so bad.
Hey, come on. It's good living. There's
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Rose.
Yes, and thanks to Al for being here and all
Thanks
the
for
good
having
things
me.
you've done all year with us here at the
So
show.
wonderful, isn't it?
And
Thank you.
Kush Queen, of course.
Thanks for having me. I
Thanks
love
for
being here.
Thanks for allowing us to have you.
Yes, it's a blessing every
I love being in
Wednesday.
between the
The
boys.
treaty that we've signed with her kingdom is tight.
It is. It's a good treaty.
She's got a tight treaty. So keep that in mind. So, until we meet next time, hope you have happy celebrations, whatever you get up to, and we'll be back next week. I'm Marijuana Man. Peace and pot. See you next time.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.